you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video because we got some big news coming. And it's going to benefit you, maybe. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. Sorry for that. It's just been it's been busy, and then we got sick with the thing that everybody's talking about around the whole world. Everybody's fine. It's all good. Today, though, I wanted to answer some questions. So we've been out doing a lot of sporting clays. Not nearly as much as we wanted to this summer. Fire season on the West Coast was just insane. So that took up a lot of my weekends, unfortunately. But the more and more I got out and did sporting clays, the more questions came up and things like that. So I wanted to go over specifically what I take out to the range, what's worked for me, what's worked for my son too, Cody. He's been shooting with me every time, and then we kind of have our own little squad here locally that we travel around to different ranges and shoot. And you know, some of the stuff we've tried didn't work out so well, but other things we did. So first things first, I want to give a huge shout out to the Dead Pair podcast. They have professional shooters on their podcast all the time. They have a nice lengthy podcast, a lot of good information, top shooters, even like Dawn Grant. She does a lot of meditation stuff to just kind of calm the mind down to get ready to shoot. It actually works. Don't laugh until you try it. I tried it. It works. My scores have consistently gone up, and so has Cody's. But also, it is where I learned about a shooting vest. And I've had Beretta vests and Browning vests and vests I've won from Ducks Unlimited shooting competitions. We did like 3 or 4 of those this year. Those are a blast, by the way. But none of the vests we ever had fit right. They were just kind of, it just wasn't right. It wasn't what I was looking for. And then I heard about this vest made by Bear Pelt. And I'll leave a link below. Well, I'll leave a link for everything. And I thought, I looked at them, and I'm like, well, number one, they've got a million options. Well, not a million, but they have a lot of options with colors and sizes and all kinds of cool stuff. So, so we got our hands on a couple of these vests. This one here is Cody's vest. And now, if you want all the fancy, well, you can get your name on there because that's your name. But we have like Mech. They've helped us out, and I love their products. You know, I've got a press here and 2 over there, and they're good stuff. And then, of course, we shoot Pattern Master chokes. Love Pattern Master chokes. They work excellent. In fact, I just took a couple of ducks this morning with Pattern Master Code Black Duck and the Boss shot shells. And out of my gun, Benelli M2, and then Cody shoots a CZ1012 with a Anaconda style choke from Pattern Master. Those things, they're great. They're great. And so in our competition guns, we strictly use Pattern Master. We don't have to. I mean, we can use whatever chokes we want, but we do use them. They were kind enough to sponsor Cody a few chokes, which is great. Thank you, Pattern Master. You guys rock. But we continue to also purchase them. So, anyways, getting off topic here. Let's go back to the vest. Cody's name is on the front. And I'll show you my vest here in a second. His is kind of a black camo pattern, but it's this material. It's really, it's a little stretchy, and this is the competition vest. They have really nice pockets too. I don't know, they just work. They just work good. Let me show you my vest. So I went with just more of a plain black, identical logos. You know, last name here on the top. They've got these clips here. If you're shooting an event that's got where they put your entry number and stuff on here, they've got these here. When you sit down, I don't even hardly notice them at all. They're not like digging into your back or anything, but it's cool to have that rather than using bobby pins and all kinds of stuff. But these are really nice. They've got nice pockets down here. I went ahead and put the Bear Pelt logo on there just because I think it's awesome and I think they should get their name out there. And I chose to put the Dead Pair podcast logo on here too, just because that's where I found them. So why not help them out? Great guys. Talked to them via email quite a few times, but this vest is, I mean, it's not choking me around the collar. It just moves. I just like it. It just moves with me. It's comfortable. It's cool. It's a little bit thick, This particular one, they have a practice model that's a little thinner. But this one here is very nice. I like it a lot. So the next thing that worked really well for us is this bag. Now I have another bag. Both of these are Smith & Wesson bags. One is a recruit, one's an officer. The officer is larger. I've been using that, and I'll show that in a future video. That's great for, I think, more of a going to the range day type rifle, pistol, all kinds of stuff. But I've been using this for going out to the range, specifically for sporting clays. Let's get a little closer look. So this has got a nice zipper system on the top here. I clip on my little toe pad for my shotgun. Open this up. I carry a rod style shooter choice cleaning kit in here. The reason I carry this is I rarely use it, but we've had like ejectors, extractors that failed out there. We've had all kinds of weird stuff happen to different guns. None of ours, but some of our squad staff have had those issues. So we're able to go in there and just, you know, poke the shell out. I carry an Otis cleaning kit here for shotguns just to clean stuff up. I'm easily able to carry, I've got 5 boxes of ammo in here. These are all my reloads on the Mech 9000, and I carry just a cheap box of extra, just store-bought stuff just in case you have a broken bird or something like that. I've got my glasses in here. I've been using the RE Ranger. These are, my particular ones are prescription glasses, so that they can grind these lenses in here for prescription. So in the RE Rangers, I've got a couple different colors. I've got the HD and I've got the purple lenses. They're awesome. I love these, and I actually drive with them. Next in the bag, so this bag here will work for all kinds of stuff, but you know, I carry a bunch of extra chokes in here for my shotgun. I've got some glass cleaner for my glasses. I've got my choke tool here from Benelli. This is for my shot cam. So I just carry some small tools and stuff in here. I normally carry a screwdriver set in here too, just small item stuff, but it's actually on the bench over here. I was actually using it just the other day, so that's not in there right now. You've got, but you know, in here, you can carry, you know, magazines and all kinds of stuff, so it's quite universal. Over here, I carry, these are Decibullz hearing protection. You mold them into your own ears, and they work excellent. I love these things. I forgot them duck hunting this morning, and I should have had them, because that was loud. On this other side, same deal, just a little end pouch here. I carry some Otis Gun Cloths for wiping stuff down. I do carry a couple of extra high-vis sights just in case you lose some. I've never lost a high-vis sight off my gun, but I have lost the factory one, so I swapped everything over, and they come with a different assortment, so I carry a couple of those just in case. One's actually mine, one's for Cody, my kid, but never needed them. On the other side here, I carry my face mask depending on the rules and regulations where you're at. In Washington State, you still got to wear these things. And I have a cleaning kit here. This is universal, but it does shotguns and stuff too. We're going to get into these a little bit later, but not right this minute. And I carry this new stuff here from Otis, Mission Critical. MC10, it is just a cleaner and a lube. Little wipe and a couple of, you got one that's a cleaner. So this one here is the MC10 cleaner, and this is the lubricant. I've been testing these actually for several months now, and I gotta say, these are great. I do like these. So I carry them. It's quick, it's easy, it's handy, I like it. I have used it out on the field. So that's our basic setup. Now, we do have one of those little Costco pull-around carts, and we put both of our bags in there side by side. I mounted a couple gun mounts on there so we can put our shotguns in there also. Wheel it around the course, good to go. So that's really all we carry. It's not a lot, but you know, you're shooting 100 rounds. You usually wind up shooting a little bit more than 100 because every once in a while you have a broken clay that's thrown. You might pull the trigger on it not realizing it's chipped or something like that. So I always bring 125 rounds for myself, and then 125 for Cody, and it works. And you know, this is it. This is pretty much it. This and our little pull around Costco cart, and then our shooting vests. And well, I actually take my vest here and just put it in the top of my bag. Plenty of room in there for that. So it works good. The other thing we do carry, I don't carry this on the range, but I didn't want to break the guns down, put them back together every time you go somewhere. Like the Benelli's come with a nice case, but you have to break the guns down to put them in. It doesn't fit the shot cam in there. The case isn't designed for that, so I have to take that on and off all the time if I do that. So I bought these. These are Bulldog. I got these from Natchezss, and these are great little cases. They're actually pretty affordable. They're in the $35, $36 range, I think, currently, last time I looked. They have a real nice padding, a real nice, kind of this real soft felt inlay, and they don't break the bank. And that's a big thing for me. But they're actually pretty solid. I like them. They do have a little pouch here. Last I saw them, they were, I think, only available in black at the time, but you have to just kind of keep checking back. This is the Max 5 Camo. I thought, well, if we were ever just going to go out to the duck blind and bring those guns with us, we'd probably just throw them in this and take them out there. But, you know, put them in here, throw them in the back of the truck. I'm shooting 30-inch barrels. Cody's shooting 28-inch barrels. They fit fine. These even will fit with the shot cam. So, and we've used them dozens of times, and I like them. So on top of that, if I don't want to wear the vest, if I'm just going to go to 5 stand and run, I don't know, 25 rounds or something, just to kind of stay in practice a little bit, I'll just use one of these bags here. This I found at Natchezss also, and it holds a box for 12 gauge perfectly. It's a nice fit. This mesh sack will hold literally almost 100 holes. It has a zipper on the bottom, so you can just dump them out if you want, but I mean, it's just as easy to tip it over. The belt is large, extremely adjustable. This works. I like it. I still use it. To be honest, I even went out mushroom picking and picking some sand trails here, and I used this. Whatever. I don't know. Now Cody, he shoots this here. This is also made by Federal, and it's a double pouch style. He prefers this one, and I gotta say, it's also got a zipper on the bottom. This is nice. It works for him. It's not my personal choice. And both of these actually have a couple extra spots here just in case you have a dud or broken bird or whatever. But this is nice. It works. My personal preference is this. It hangs a little bit lower on my waist, down kind of on my thighs, and it's a personal preference thing. I like this one better. So, with all that being said, thank you, Natchezss, for sending some of this stuff out. Yes, they sent this to us to take a look at and review. We get to keep the product. I appreciate that. Nope, not being paid by them, but I do like them. I do like them a lot. I like all these products that we have. The Smith & Wesson bag, you know, the shooting, the vest, all this stuff is just, it's working well, and we've been able to improve greatly. So here is perhaps what you've been waiting for. Otis. Product placement, right? No. So Otis, actually, I've been testing some of this MC10, and I love the stuff, but there's more to it. Otis has been extremely generous. Extremely generous. They sent out a ton of stuff. And they sent out 2 of their Elite kits. These Elite kits will clean just about anything you own that goes boom. I've actually had one of these for a long time. I like it. To be honest, I have carried this cleaning kit with me in the field for probably 15 or 20 years. You know, you have to replace brushes as they wear out and buy patches and stuff like that and refill your cleaner and everything. But these are awesome. The reason I'm telling you this is because we're giving it all away. All this stuff behind me here. So we got 9mm, 40 caliber ripcord, 6.5 or 260 ripcord, 12 gauge shotgun, a complete Otis tactical, firearm wipes, quick scrub. Oh, and by the way, Shooter's Choice, Otis is the parent company of Shooter's Choice. Just so you know that. In case you didn't know. Lead cleaning. I actually have this on my bench. I use this all the time when I'm reloading. These lead hand wipes are great. We've also got some MC10 and some FP10, or Bore Cleaner, NCLP as it's probably better known as. Some Otis Dry Lube, some Rust Prevent, and 2 bags of cleaning patches. And the big one, a complete AR cleaning kit. We're going to review this first before we give it away. I'm not going to actually use it, but I want to do a good review on this because I've looked through this thing. It's pretty cool. $325 value. Somebody's getting this for Christmas. So on top of that, we've also got the Untitled 3.0. They have found some ways to accomplish the same thing while keeping the price down, because prices of everything, I'm sure, as most of you know, are going way and way up, or impossible to find. I still want to reload some steel shot here on the Mech Junior, the 600, but I can't find the components right now. So I'm, you know, I still like to put all that together and put that on YouTube here too. But you know, I guess when stuff comes available, we'll pull all that off. But sorry for making this video run too long. But I had some questions on what do we shoot with out on sporting clays. And by the way, if you've never done sporting clays, give it a try. It is an absolute blast. I love it. I'm hooked. Next season we'll get out and shoot some more. Right now it's duck season, so we're chasing ducks. And oh boy, I bought a boat, and it's actually on the bench that the camera's sitting on right now. I got a 22 horsepower Predator V-twin, and I got a long-tail mud motor. They're not common up here. I hadn't really even heard of them, but here's the tail shaft, or half of the tail shaft. It's 110 inches and 9 feet long. But I'm going to put that on a 1448 John boat that I just picked up for a screaming deal. I think I'll video that whole thing too. We're going to build a duck blind on it. Probably set it up for some fishing too. I love fishing, so get it out, test it, tune it, balance it, do all that stuff. So I'm back. You know, fire season's over. The C word is run through the house, and we're all good. So we should be ready to roll. So we'll be back with some more videos here real soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.